Welcome back again, guys. So today let's talk about Come to Daddy, starring Elijah Wood. Weird title, really weird title, but I do like how it's a memorable title. And Come to Daddy is a movie that I saw that was free on Amazon Prime, and I do like how Elijah Wood is doing all these horror movies. And I did want to just see this movie out of sheer curiosity, and I put it on. And this one is interesting because it's a movie that it's a horror movie that's got critical ratings that are good. Like the critics like this horror movie, and it's funny to see that. And it's got good reviews for being clever and funny and witty, apparently, from what they've said on those reviews. But I watched this movie thinking, wow, if it's got good critical reviews, I usually kind of side with critics on a lot of stuff. Not everything, but I kind of side with critics for the most part. And this one, it's weird. I don't really agree because the movie, for me, I don't know. I really didn't like this one. I think that it's interesting because, again, Elijah Wood, I think, is good in it. I think that the setup is good. I think the acting's good. I think all that is good. And the movie itself, I'll give credit for being pretty different. Like, I do like how they set up the plot, and I like how it's executed. Like how it's distinct from like any other movie. I like that. It doesn't feel like a movie I've really seen before. And the basic plot of this, which I will not spoil any of the movie besides the basic plot, which is this character, Norval, played by Elijah Wood. Again, a weird name. Norval goes to reunite with his estranged father he hasn't seen for 30 years. And then after that, the movie gets really, really strange. And again, I really thought the setup was fine. But looking at the movie as a whole, I wasn't entertained. Like I wasn't fully interested throughout the movie. Like the movie is, I don't think it's that great, but there's gonna be people who love this movie. That's awesome. More power to you. I like that. But I couldn't really get into it, honestly. It didn't do anything that interesting. Besides the fact that it is a movie that I feel like watching it, I did appreciate it. Like I said, I did appreciate how different it was for like a movie. I haven't really seen this kind of movie before. I like that. But the movie just never kept me invested in or entertained, and I thought that it never went into that entertainment category for me. It was just, I'm watching this movie and there's nothing that I remember about it. And it's weird because the movie goes really crazy. Like it has some crazy moments of ridiculousness, and I like horror movies like that. But for some reason, this one just didn't do it for me. I didn't really like it. I thought that, again, it just didn't do that much for me personally. And again, it's wacky, it's ridiculous, but it's not something that I'm gonna remember at all. If I'm gonna remember any Elijah Wood horror movies, I'd of course remember the Maniac remake. And I'd also remember Cooties, which is a movie that I didn't like that much. I thought it was fine, but I like that more than this one. And I think it's cool to see Elijah Wood getting work. It's cool to see him still getting work. I think he's a cool actor, and I like seeing him in movies still. It's just a movie that I didn't care for. I thought it was pretty whatever. But, of course, I knew it came out recently, so I had to see it. I have seen it, but, it's just really whatever for me. Tell me down below if you guys like this movie, because, again, a lot of people critically like this movie. A lot of critics did. I think there are people who, I haven't really watched any reviews yet on this movie, but I feel like there are people who are going to like this one. I just haven't really seen any yet. But more power to you. I didn't like it that much, but tell me down below if you guys liked it, if you enjoyed it. I did not that much. So this is a pretty short review. There's not much else to say. And honestly, I watched this movie a week ago, so I'm kind of blanking on it. But I have that thing where I just have to review almost everything I see, and I love doing it. But it's just hard with movies like this. Like I don't know what to say about this movie really. That's it. And thank you guys for watching.